Everyone, today I am just going to explain you the chapter Adrift at the Sea. So everyone, in this story you will find a young man. Okay, so his name is Pi, P-I. Okay, so young man named Pi who survived in the shipwreck, means his ship was completely destroyed by a storm. So he is surviving. How he is surviving? And he just passes through a many month. He passed in the sea many months with a lifeboat. Okay, and in this journey, how he helped to save the Bengal tiger named Richard Parker. In this story, you will find everyone that how he is surviving and how he saved the Bengal tiger whose name was Richard Parker. Now everyone, we are going to start. The ship sank. It sounded like a monstrous metal above. Things bubble at the surface then vanish. So everyone, the story starts from a ship in which Pi was sitting and the ship was drawn in the sea water. And when it was drawn, so it just created a large sound like a monster and it was disappeared in the water. Everything was screaming. The sea wind heard from the lifeboat. I saw something in the water. I cried, Richard Parker, it is at you. It is so hard to see. Oh, that this rain would stop. Richard Parker, yes, it's you. So, when the ship was drowning in the sea water, so everything was screaming, means every person around there was screaming for saving the life, but due to that storm no one just got survived. Okay, only in this story there was a giraffe, there was a zebra, okay, and Pi and Richard Parker who was Bengal tiger, he just got to survive. So in the water the Pi see that Richard Parker, so he just seeing Richard Parker, you will be saved anyhow, let this train stop and you will be saved. I could see his hand. He was struggling to stay in the surface water. So I stands for the Pi, narrator. So he is saying, means from there he could see the head of the Richard Parker. He was just surviving from saving himself from the water. Jesus, Mary, Muhammad, Vishnu, how good to see you, Richard Parker. Don't give up. Please come into the lifeboat. Do you hear? This whistle, tree, you heard right. So here, Pi is remembering all the gods. He just taking all the gods name, Jesus, Mary, Muhammad, Vishnu, means just save the Richard Parker. He just so concerned about that Bengal tiger. He is saying this God just save them. He just trying to encourage Richard Parker that don't give up, don't just leave. You will be saved anyhow. Do you hear me? Swim, swim. You are strong swimmer. You are not 100 feet. So he is motivating that you are strong, you can swim and you can save yourself. He had seen me, looked panic stricken. He started swimming my way. The water was about him, was shifting wildly. He looked small and helpless. So poet is saying here, he stands for Richard Parker. He has seen, means from the water, Richard Parker has seen the Pi. Okay, he is looking very fearful and he is seriously affected by the trauma which he was suffering while drowning in the water. And he is surviving the way, he just moving very fastly for surviving itself or in the water. Richard Parker, can you believe what was happened to us? Tell me it's bad dream. Tell me it's not real. Tell me it's a bunk of the system. And tossing the turning the soon I will bake from the night wear. So Richard Parker, he just asking to Richard Parker, means he is imagining that Richard Parker, do you believe that this is really happening with us? Means we are really facing this trauma in our life. He just remembering the God. He is saying this God, it should be a nightmare, means a bad dream, scary dream. It should be a dream. This should not be possible that I am alone in this whole sea, in the middle of the sea. I have got stuck and I am only, means this is raining so hardly and I am surviving alone, and I am seeing a creature who is Richard Parker in the water, who is surviving for his life. Tell me, I am still happy, mother, tender guardian, angel of wisdom, where are you? And you, Father, my loving Varivarth, and you, Ravi, dazzling hero of childhood, Vishnu, preserve me, Allah protect me, Christ save me, I can't be a tree. So he is saying, I will be happy. Someone should tell me that it is a nightmare. So he is remembering his parents, like mother was also died, father was also died. He is remembering them that they should come and they should save him. And means anybody should tell him that these all are nightmare, which he is seeing in the dream. And he is just asking to the God to save him from this tragedy. I was not wounded in any part of my body, but I have ever experienced the intense pain that was ripping off my nerves, such a ache of the heart. So here Pai is saying that I am not wounded, I am not injured anywhere in my body part, but the pain which I am facing, that is something serious. It is aching in my heart that I am, whichever situation I am facing, this is really giving the ache in my heart, and my nerves is really pinching me a lot. Whether I am not injured anywhere in my body part, he would not make it, he would drown, he would hardly moving forward and movement were weak. His nose and mouth were dripping underwater, only his eye was steady on me. What are you doing, Richard Parker? Don't you love life? Keep swimming then. Tree, kick your leg, kick. So here, as I told you, he is motivating the Richard Parker. He is saying that when he just remembering the God, he saw that Richard Parker was moving very hard for surviving himself. But as it was water, it was raining so hardly, so he is saying that slowly his movements were getting weak. Okay, and his nose and his mouth was under the water. So that time Pai encouraged the Richard Parker, no, you can do it, just do it. Don't you love your life? You can do it. Kick your legs so hard, kick. Like this, the Pai is trying to motivate Richard Parker, who is a Bengal tiger. He stayed in the water and made to swim, and of my extended family, birds, bees and reptile. They too have drawn every single thing and I value in life has been destroyed. And I allowed no explanation. I am to suffer hell without any account from heaven. In that case, what is purpose of the region, Richard Parker? So here he is motivating the Richard Parker by saying that we should have the value of our life. We should not lose the confidence. Means whatever situation it is, we should just try to survive and we should try to come over there. It is no more than to shine. Practicalities, the getting of food, clothing and shelter. We cannot reason, give shelter to answer. Why can we throw a question further than we can pull an answer? Why such a vast net is there so little fish to catch? So here Pai is complaining to God that even right now in the situation which he is facing, he don't have the practicalities, means basic need like food, shelter and clothing. And why he is the only one in this whole world which he is facing right now? He is saying in this whole world there is only little fish. Little fish is considering of his life. He is saying that means my life is like a little fish and I am the only one in the whole world who is surviving this. Means in this world there is no one who can survive this. Only to God he is saying, only God, you have chosen me for facing this problem in my life. His head was barely above water. He is looking up, taking in the sky. One last time, there is a live boat. The rope tight. I took hold and waved into the air. So everyone, here what happens when he was complaining to God about his life, he saw at the same time that Richard Parker condition was getting so worse. Means he was just losing the strength of the body. So there was a live boy which was lying in the boat and a rope was tied with that. So narrator hold that and threw it into the air for throwing to the Richard Parker. Do you see this live boy, Richard Parker? Do you see catch and hold his hump? I will try again. So he is just trying to catch the attention of Richard Parker. He is saying, Richard Parker, do you see this which I am throwing? just try to catch it. He was too far. The sight of the lifebuoy flying his way gave up his rope. He revived and started to beating water the vigorous, desperate stroke. So everyone, what happens here? As the Richard Parker saw the lifebuoy which was thrown by Richard Pye to the Richard Parker. So he just, the side of that lifebuoy just revived the Richard Parker, and he started to beating the water so fastly in a so wild manner. Oh, that's right. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Breathe when you can. So like this, he's saying that yes, you can do it. Yes, you can do it. Watch for the wave. Means try more harder. Try more harder. My heart was chilled to ice. I felt ill with grief, but there is no time for frozen shock. So here poet is saying, means Pye is saying that when he was seeing this view, Richard Parker was surviving on this much hard, so his heart was frozen, and means he was feeling so sadness for the Richard Parker, but there was no time to waste, so he was just trying to motivate Richard Parker anyhow. It was shock in activity, something in me. I did not want to give up on the life, unwilling to wanted to fight with every end. So poet is saying, means it was something inside of my heart that I did not want to give up. He just want to survive anyhow. The poet did not want to give up. Means as much problem he is facing, he did not want to give up in the life. Where that part of me, I got that, I don't know. It's an ironical, Richard Parker, we are in the hell and we are still afraid the immortality. Look the close you are, tree. Hooray, hooray, you have made it, Richard Parker, you can made it, catch him. So here the poet is saying, Miss Pye is saying this, yes, Richard Parker, you can do it, don't afraid, don't get just scared, you can do it, just try to catch this anyhow. I threw the lifebuoy mightily, I fell into the water right in the front of him, that was last energy, I stretched, look forward and hold of it. Hold on tight, I will pull you up, don't let go, pull with your eyes while I pull with my hands. In a few seconds you will be abroad and we will be together. Wait a second, together will be, how have I gone mad? So when Richard Parker was saved by Pye, so Pye just reminding this, yes, what happens to me now? Have I gone mad? Now Pye is saying, have I gone mad? Why I am saving this wild animal? Now he just come to know that while he was saying Richard Parker is a wild animal, means he is Bengal tiger. So if both Pye and the Parker will be on the boat, so obviously Parker will attack him and he will try to kill the Pye. So right now the consciousness of the poet, consciousness of the Pye has been awoken. He is saying, have I gone mad? Why I am saving this wild animal? If he will be aboard on the boat and he will surely kill me. I woke up to what I was doing. I yanked on the rope. So I woke up means the poet consciousness has been woke up. He is saying that I just opened my eyes and I was thinking that what I am doing. Means I am not to save this animal. So I yank on the rope. So poet tried to remove the rope. Let go of the lifebuoy, Richard Parker, let go. I said, don't want you here. Do you understand? Go somewhere else. Leave me alone. Get lost. Drown. So now everyone he's just doing the opposite. He's saying, I don't want you. Don't come on my boat. Just drown. Means you just drown on the water. I don't want to save you. You just think that there is no one. You see that there is no lifebuoy in the water. He was kicking vigorously with his leg, grabbed the oar, thrust at it. Meanwhile, I pushed them away. I missed and lost the hole. So everyone, but on the other hand, Richard Parker was kicking the water so much in a very mightily way with his full power, and he was trying to catch the lifebuoy anyhow. I grabbed the other oar, I dropped this other oar, pulled it to hard, the meaning to the move lifebuoy away, and all I accomplished was to turn the lifebuoy a little, bringing one end closer to Richard Parker. So everyone, as this much idea was failed, so what he did, he just tried to grab the oar. Means he was trying to swim the boat on the other direction. He is saying, I will take the oar and I will just try to hit on the water and I will take far away boat from the Richard Parker. I would beat him on the head. I lifted the oar in the air. But Richard Parker, what did? He just came so much fastly closer to the boat. and poet hit him also on the head, but he was too fast. He reached up and pull him himself on the boat. Means he as that means tigers are so fast. So as he was so fast at the end, he just reached up on the boat so fastly and pull herself and climb herself on the boat. Oh my God, Ravi was right. Ravi stands for Jevra, which was on the boat with Pai. Truly I was to be next god. Next god means I will be hunted by this Bengal tiger. I had a wet trembling drawn having the coughing 3 years old adulting Bengal tiger in my live boat. So now poet is getting worried. He's saying, oh my God, what I have done. Means Ravi was right. With this Jevra who was with me on the boat, he was right. He was just trying to stop me to save this. But what I have done now, I am now next hunt of this Bengal tiger. Means the poet was shivering. His body was shaking out of fear. He was sweating this much badly. He just completely got wet. He was coughing. At the same time, whatever Bengal tiger was in front of him on the boat. Richard Parker rose honestly to the feet on the terraplane, eyes blazing. Then they meet my ears led, tied as his head, all weapons drawn. His head was on the size of color of the live boy. With the teeth, I turned around, stepped over the Jevra and threw myself overboard. So what happens here now? Richard Parker is in the boat with Pai. So he just stood up and he just trying to dry himself. As he just came from the water, from the sea water, he just trying to dry himself. But his eyes was shining. When the eyes met with the eyes of Pai, means Pai was completely shaking, as he was completely shaking out of fear. So what he did at last, he just jumped over on the water with Jevra, who was Ravi here. So he jumped on the water, means he jumped from the ship. First of all, from the boat he jumped on the water because he was so scared that this Bengal tiger would kill him. He is next hunt. Like a god, he will kill me. That's why he jumped on the water with the Jevra. So everyone, here the story ends. I hope this video will be helpful for understanding this chapter. Thank you.